today. It's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Wiggins is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Jay has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Tyler Wiggins would be next. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now another 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 11 home runs, and 41 RBIs. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Batting third, left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Stepping up now, Ralph Kiner. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Escobar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Wiggins. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Set to get his day started, Randy Wiggins, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch.
Ground ball left side. Machado has it. Espinoza on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting set. Shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
At the plate, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now Bryce Harper set to lead off the home half of the second.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And the Nationals come out flying. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a good sell on the base. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's Manny Machado now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. And oh, he can't rein it in. And he misses there. 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Popped up. Back behind second. Wiggins is under it. No problem. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive line. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
He's set and the pitch. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Gifford. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Danny Espinoza.
Striding in now for the Nats, Danny Espinoza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Machado on third with 2 out. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats. Coming to the plate now, Brian Brummett, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Settling in now, Scott Gifford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. Bouncer up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Scherzer will check it first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. In now, Gerald Christian as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squeezes on here and he gets it down. Throw to the plate. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. And they've got the run between second and third now. The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 1-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Scherzer.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his 3rd inning of work with a punch out. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Digging in to try it again, John Jay. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Jay behind 0-2 now. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Popped him up. Gifford has got it, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Nationals road to the show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Tyler Wiggins is on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Clemente leads off first with one away. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in third place on the ball club in that department. In there, and it's full 3-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. In now for Washington, Ralph Kiner.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the fourth, left fielder, Ralph
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. A 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Dribbled to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Grounded down the third baseline. Wiggins takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Curtis
First
Wiggins.
pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. There for it, Escobar. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 20, Scott Gifford.
Standing in, Scott Gifford. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
How about it?
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Gerald Christian, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Gifford is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stole guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped toward the second baseman. Espinosa's there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Wiggins. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBI.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pirates leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zimmerman hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Wiggins, base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two-0 count, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. Now the tag from Espinoza, and they got him at second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard hit ball to second. Espinoza's up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Jay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Wiggins comes up with it. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle. because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Squared that one up just a little late. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's another 1-2. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On the ground to the right side. Gifford loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Berman. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Ball. 2-1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Gifford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like It's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Kiner is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Machado now on 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gifford has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos, he's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Leroy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Tony Watson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Javi Morales will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Roberto Clemente. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 2-1 is hit hard on a line to right, a base hit, and that's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. He's running. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance, Curtis Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now to the plate, Brian Brummett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after the good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nats 1. Striding in now for the Nats, Danny Espinosa. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Avi Morales. Little dribbler down the line. Wiggins ranges to his right. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Down the first baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Drew Storen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Wiggins will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hard hit ball to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Morales is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Mike Christian is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Mike Christian.
Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 0-2 once more. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Digging in to try it again, Ralph Kiner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot down the line and left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, we are tied.
time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone. They walk off winners on back-to-back home runs. Unbelievable. So a solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Drew Storen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, Drew Storen got his second W of the season, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos, 3-2. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 7-2. Eric Young Jr. had 3 hits on the day, leading the way for the Bo Sox over the Brewers, 6-4. The Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they made short work of the Padres, 10-2. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they manhandled the Mets, 9-3. Bobby Newcomb earned win number 7 this season, helping the Diamondbacks get by the Phillies, 2-1. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins, 12-1. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners, 10-6. The Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays, 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros, 6-4. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals, 4-3. The Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland, 6-3. The San Francisco Giants pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 8-2. Andrelton Simmons nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 8-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 9-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.